oops, accidentally must have pressed stop, so I'll have to jam those two together, which will be annoying. Or, conversely, this can just be the voice video, and the other one can be like, hey. Alright, so, as I was saying, I am not a singer. I know, like, two really good singers, and I'm not a singer. So, I would like to point out that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I just, everybody sings in the bath, or the shower, or the kitchen, when you're alone, and, it's fun. Did you hear that? And I noticed recently, when everything started kind of dropping, and I started being squeaky, that, I couldn't make any kind of head voice notes. Not that I can make a note. I probably can, I'm probably sort of like undercutting myself here, but just enough so that I avoid the embarrassment of anyone saying like, lol, what you're doing. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but, just me trying to reach those notes again, ridiculously funny to me anyway, because it's just sort of like, well, laddie here responds to, beeping. He doesn't like it when, well, as nobody likes it, but when the fire alarm when the fire alarm makes a check me beep, it's like beep, and I can make it now because I made a breakthrough on the loo. I did the la 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 thing and broke through back into my head voice, but I'm sure I can still show you the terrible thing, and I'm only just sort of regaining the notes now. What I'd like to explain, a bit technical here, is the vocal cord sticking, and I read something online that says that likens it to kind of adding frets on a guitar. Some people don't. Well, the majority of people don't play guitar and probably won't understand, but it's basically, the muscles or whatever it is you're using, the tension and what blah blah blah, whatever you use in to make the mouth words and the noise come out of your front hole, this front hole, not that one. However that works, you have to relearn it because it's shaped differently. It's got a different thickness, and you can't just expect it to do what it used to because so you have to retrain it. So I was not worried, but it's annoying that I couldn't sing things that I used to be able to sing. I mean, by that I mean I just literally couldn't even get any noise out when I tried, and it would just be like, but you get that little demo in a second. Yeah, and they basically said you just have to relearn, find a note you can do, or range you can get to. And sorry, I'm just playing with new hair. New hair is coming through on my arms, I think. And like I've been studying it in like great detail, sort of like, ooh, hello, you're creeping over, and onto my hands. And I want to be some kind of fuzzy fuzzwoggle. As hairy as you like, please. I would love to be some kind of furry idiot. Because the furrier I am, the less likely people are to think that I'm a lady. Yeah. And also, being furry is fun, in my opinion. Not that I know. Most people I know who are furry really dislike it. But, I'm a weirdo. What can I say? So, yeah, relearning. Let's, this is going to be so embarrassing. So it's sort of like, that's the kind of noise that comes out when I try to make a note in the same way that I used to. Like, sort of like, what the fuck? Just nothing comes out. Laddie's getting a bit concerned now. He'll get more concerned in a second. So, this is embarrassing because, like, people who do this are people who, sing and know what they're doing. I don't want it to seem at all like I know what I'm doing. Okay? La 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 la. Seriously, that was me before, trying my hardest to get something out. which is stupid. But I found a note, and then sort of like that range is really difficult. The kind of I've only just today got that kind of back, because before it was sort of like, but now I think I can. You know, it's not particularly manly. I don't really care about that. All I care is that I can sing the same songs that I used to in the same way that pleases me. No one else has to endure it. But that's good. But sometimes I'll talk and then and laughing. Sometimes I'll come out with this laugh and it's just like no, that's not it. Like, I'll just shriek. I love it. I can tell when I'm sort of cracking, because I can feel it, and some people can't tell. But my voice is definitely coming from the chest area now, where I know. I'm trying to get it. It's not right. I can't find. I can't. It used to come from here, I guess, would be where it would come from. Yeah, I can imagine. But I am having to kind of squeeze my diaphragm and take it back up here, whereas now I talk from here, which is really interesting. I mean, the whole thing is really interesting. And sometimes, like, I don't overforce it, but when I notice my kind of chest vibrating, I kind of go down and emphasize it. And it's probably not changed as much as I think it has, but I know it's on the way. It's really interesting. So, I feel the only other thing is this kind of more body hair, like the arm hair creeping, or just in weird places, because I looked down one day and noticed chest hair, and I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I obviously don't mind. But then there's a lot, there's like a pretty, well, decent amount for becoming, like, pubescing. Is that the word? I don't know. Sprouting forth of the pubes, that the flowers of puberty, which are hairs. I really just don't even, like, I mean, you know, everyone has them, but I just don't want to acknowledge to the world that I have them for some reason. And also, this is really gross, right? Well, it's not gross. I think it's normal, okay? But there's just a hell of a bunch of hairs growing around my nipples. And there's, you know, before I was on T, there was hair, you know, there's some hair, but now it's proper, like, wiry, but there's a couple of proper wiry pube hairs, and there's kind of a lot just generally milling around the place, sort of like, hey guys, let's just form a crowd here. I don't mind. The only thing is that the surgery, when I have the surgery, you know, they kind of take the nipples off and put them in, like, a masculine place, because in ladies it's sort of like there, and in men it's sort of like kind of wider apart, kind of like a goofy, if you imagine eyes in women it's sort of like here, but in men it's sort of like goofy looking toad sort of eyes, because nipples are eyes. So yeah, I'm going to end up with, like, just a ring of, I don't know, I'm sure they find a way to do it, but I mean, I can't tell my hair not to grow there. It's just weird. It's not the thing you expect. Chest hair. But it's cool. So I've managed to make 2 10-minute videos, and I'll be uploading them. I don't really think I said much of any worth in the last one, to be honest. But I never say anything of any worth anyway, so I feel really sick as well. I've got no idea why. I always feel really sick for some reason. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And, thank Thank you for watching. Oh, goodbye.